What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another awesome video. Welcome back to another beautiful day here in California. Sorry I haven't been uploading very much or a video like this. I've just been unbelievably busy, but now I'm pretty much freed up. I finished a little bit of school, so now we're on summer, as well as work. I've been taking some time off, that way I can really get back in the grind of things here. But today, on today's absolutely awesome video, we're going to be talking about my Scion TC and the custom race exhaust I have, and how to do it, if you guys want to do it, as well as what I've done to it, and how much and cost and all that. With that being said, let's jump on into it. Alright, you guys, so I first want to start off by saying that my car has probably the most unique exhaust out of any Scion TC out there on the road. I actually know of one other that was like me, and that was because of my YouTube videos that they discovered what I had done to my exhaust and decided to copy with my help and figure out how to do it. And so I helped them do it, and it was absolutely awesome. So now, to jump into what I've done to my exhaust, why my car is so unique, I have the only, except for one because of that one other person I was telling you about, I was the very first, and I've never seen anyone else like this. I am the very first Scion TC with a quad exit exhaust. So if you guys just look at this here, I have two there, two there. Makes such an aggressive, beautiful look to the car. Alright, so the main and biggest difference about my exhaust is the quad tips. That was very simple to do, and actually was very affordable to do. And that's the main thing I wanted to teach you guys how to do for any TC owners out there, any other single exit car owners out there that want a quad exit exhaust. I want to show you guys how you can do that yourselves and how much it costs and all that. Because again, like, seriously, look at that. It just makes the car look so aggressive and beautiful and mean. So pretty much I want to start off with saying everything I've done to the exhaust in the long run. The main thing that makes my car so loud and the beautiful sound that I get out of it is I've done a few things. The main thing is it has obviously a muffler delete, went full out there, and then I actually have a resonator delete, and then I have a high flow race resonator replacement on there, so it's not just a full straight pipe. It does have a aftermarket high performance race resonator on there that changes the pitch, and it just gives it this beautiful, smooth but crisp, high pitch revving sound that just sounds absolutely amazing. And yes, I will be doing exhaust clip sounds for you guys today, as well as a driving sound, so you guys really can hear what it sounds like, because it really does sound absolutely spectacular. But with that being said, I've done, again, like I said, a full muffler delete to get that nice deep grumble, and then the resonator delete was to get that high-pitched scream out of the engine, because it sounds absolutely amazing. So down low at an idle, the car just grumbles. It's so deep, it just, whereas at a high-pitch rev, when I get the engine going up at like 8,000 RPM, it just screams, and occasionally my car will crackle and pop and all that, so it sounds absolutely amazing. Now, I am working on getting a tune and going for catless headers to be able to get my car to really crackle and pop a lot more, but for what I've got now, it sounds absolutely amazing. But the main thing I want to work on, you guys, was how I did the quad exit exhaust, because I feel like that is what most of you guys will be interested in doing yourself. And so I want to really show you guys how to do that, and kind of explain the cost and the steps I did to do so. So with that being said, to start off with the quad exit exhaust, the TC is a single exit exhaust car stock, meaning that the original, when it's stock, the exit is out here on the left and it's just a single exit. And then what I did, because I wanted a dual exit at first, it exited originally right here in the center of those two, and then there's nothing on the side. So this other side, I measured exactly dead center where that one was compared to where this line is on that one. And then I then went into my shop where I did all the custom work with them, and then we measured that out, and I bought tips, and they put an extension where pretty much what they did, and this is all a prototype, that's why it doesn't look absolutely outstanding. All this was done just to kind of see how it looked without spending a ton of money. But essentially what they did is they took the original piping, because there's no muffler, it doesn't matter, and then they cut a hole here and then put an extension pipe directly out to make that second pipe. Now, I had them purposely make a smaller pipe on this one here. That way we'll make up for the extra piping down there. That way it equalizes the amount of exhaust coming out of each pipe. If I had done the same equal 2-inch pipe, the issue I would have had is that this one would have been way louder than the other one on the other exit. So the reason what I did is the small pipe leading into this exhaust pipe was to cause back pressure on there to push equally out on that side. So now both of these are equal on sound, so neither is louder than the other. So pretty much what I had him do was do that, and then I just had tips that I had bought on Amazon. They're like 24 bucks each. They were just like these, except they're single exits, and that was it. And then I had them welded on. So altogether, to get that work done, it was, I want to say, $180 in total for pretty much to turn the car from a single exit to a dual exit exhaust. Then what I did after I'd done that, and I really liked what I had gotten, is I then pretty much just cut off I went onto Amazon and I bought two twin tips, which would be these. Each of these came in a pack. They're $50 in total for both of them. They were absolutely amazing. They were originally burnt chrome and they look super awesome. They are old and a little scratched up, but they look absolutely awesome and they really did change the sound. Now I just went onto Amazon and each one came, and then pretty much what I did was cut off the original pipe, the original single one I had, and then I brought this in, and then what we did together, and I didn't really care how the bumper looked because that I could replace. It was more just to get the exhaust looking good. That's why this does look a little crappy, but I just wasn't really concerned about how the bumper looked at first. So pretty much what I did with this is I just cut this much wider to be able to fit the two, which I then took these and I measured them and took measurements to get that, and then I cut away. And pretty much the way I got those measurements was I took this while it wasn't welded on and then put it up, and then I kind of drew here the smallest it would go, and then I made sure it was lined up centered with the pipe, and then I cut bigger to get that fitment, and then I started small and just slowly cut away until I was right where I wanted it, and I kept doing test fitments with this. Then once I got that, pretty much I bought I did the same on both sides here of the car. Then pretty much when I did that, I just brought both of the tips already pre-cut off from the original single exit on both sides. That way pretty much when we entered the shop, they would just be able to weld these directly on. So I pretty much just pulled up to my appointment. They welded on, took them an hour and 10 minutes to do. And then I walked away with quad exit exhaust. That just sounds absolutely amazing, looks so aggressive on the car, and that's really how easy it was to do. So in total for the exhaust, the muffler delete I did myself. That was very easy. The custom resonator and all the cutting and welding that my shop did was in total around $350. And then the tips in addition will be another $250. So in total I've spent around $650 to $750 just through everything I've done to the exhaust, including all the accessories such as exhaust wrap for heat and all that that I've done. And now with that being said, I think it's time to get some absolutely awesome sound clips because the car sounds so amazing, and that's really what this video is about, is to show you guys what I did so that way you can do it, and now I can show you how it sounds that way so I can convince you guys to get it, because this car really does sound mean. And again, I do want to point out that as it always goes with cameras, no matter how good the car sounds, the camera never is able to pick it up in full depth, and it really just sounds way meaner in person, but it still sounds absolutely amazing on camera. So I'm going to give you a bunch of revs, as well as I'll try and do a drive-by and all that, and then we'll do a behind the wheel driving test. So let's jump into that. Also, just so you guys could hear it, this is what the car sounds like at idle. It's not crazy loud, but it still has a very nice loud grumble, just at idle. Sounds just awesome. Oh, I love the way that sounds. But now we're gonna get a few drive-bys just here in the parking lot. Fortunately, there are speed bumps, so I can't really get going too fast, but I'll do the best I can. And then we're gonna go for a behind-the-wheel drive. Shifted from first to second. If you time that shift just perfectly, it pops, makes this beautiful just boom. So it sounds absolutely wicked. Put up the windows so you guys hear what it sounds like with the windows up. It does at certain RPMs have a drone, which if that doesn't bother you, then that's fine. I just put it down. Right now I'm in third, second. Those were just short shifts. I wasn't really pushing it that hard, just kind of shifting at a lower RPM. But even those shifts just sound so good. The exhaust just pops. It just has that snap when you shift. Just sounds so amazing. I also want to thank you guys for 35,000 followers on TikTok. That's absolutely amazing. Even with the rumor of TikTok possibly getting shut down, we'll see what happens. But even if it does, I want to thank you guys. But in case it doesn't, please be sure to go and follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put the links both down in the description. As well as if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe. Just click that little subscribe button down in the corner. As well as also hit the notification. That way it can be updated on every time I upload a video. Because I do have a lot planned coming up here really soon. But that being said, guys, I just got home. I got some stuff I gotta do. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. But with that being said, be sure to be you, and I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day, you guys. Peace out.